Welcome to the Metaphiles. I am your guest, Laura Feltz, and these are your hosts, Jason Ford and Zach Caffrey. This is the podcast that talks to you.
Nailed it. No notes.
Just new.
Yeah, so let's just do it 2 or 3 more times just to make sure we got it. But that one, no notes.
Okay.
Okay. And mostly, Jay, I'm going to need you to...
Kind of wait, like, just be, like, should I smile?
Don't do the thing that you do with your eyes. You know the one I mean.
What do I do?
You were just not doing it. So concentrate like that.
It's great when you don't do it.
Yeah. It's great when you don't do the thing that you weren't doing.
Oh. All right.
All right, so welcome to with my new co-host, Laura Felt.
No.
Yes. I don't do that thing with my eyes. So.
It is the Metaphiles, and we have our emergency third guest, Laura Feltz. And we had to bring you in because we had to talk about Waffle House this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to have you decide that that's what we were talking about this week. And so now we had to have you in because you decided the topic, and we had to have the topic because you decided the topic. Everybody good?
You follow?
Cool. This is, of course, Metaphiles episode 18, segment 1, episode 18, slash Waffle House, slash... Oh. Just trying to keep our catalog system in order. We are going to talk Waffle House.
Wow. Waffles and houses.
And what happens when they meet.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful things.
Yeah.
Delicious things.
Mm-hmm.
The waffle, one of the more beautiful foods.
I would say so.
It's got the lovely, would you call it a lattice?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do with a pie, but is that also...
A lattice? What's that mean?
Lattice is you cross over, and then you cross over, and then you cross over that, and you cross over that. So actually, that is not what a waffle is.
It's not really how waffles work.
No.
But you iron them.
You do iron them.
And that's nice. Wrinkle-free.
Yeah, never seen a wrinkly
I
waffle.
like to send these back. There's wrinkles in waffles. Huh.
The iron, fine place to start, right?
It's the heart and soul.
Yeah. Without the waffle iron, there is no waffle. Without the waffle, there is no Waffle House. So, even though this is not segment 2 slash waffle slash history waffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
History waffle.
The waffle iron, it just is hot. There's no steam. There's no oil.
You should grease it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Ideally with a buttery-like substance.
Your butter. Your lard.
Yes.
Your
Tallow.
whipped spread.
Oh, yeah.
Whipped spread.
A margarine.
Get it all in there.
Mix all of those together. Put them in the waffle iron. Close it. Open it. Waffle. Put waffle in house. Waffle House. Major franchise restaurant.
There's a couple other things you need to make a waffle other than just fats. Believe it or not. But
I don't believe it. But
there's eggs. There's flour.
So
Usually you need some sort of leavening.
I could have a waffle sunny side up if I requested it.
Well, you've got to whip the eggs. You wouldn't just put them in there and just... Right. Yeah. Exactly. Do that a few times. Bam, bam.
Careful, because if that comes back and hits your ear,
You'll be in trouble.
ouch. So, of course, we begin with Waffle House and us. And why beat around the bush? I fucking love Waffle House. Do you fucking love Waffle House?
I love it.
Do you fucking love it?
I love it so much.
Jay?
I love it.
Tell him.
What do you-
Tell him how much you love it.
Hey, I'm Jason. I love Waffle House. Love Waffle House.
You fucking love it.
I fucking love it.
Loves it.
And I could tell y'all my Waffle House order by heart.
Tell us.
I'm gonna have myself a coffee and a lemonade, decaf lemonade. All-star, eggs over easy, sausage, wheat or rye toast, or sometimes cinnamon raisin.
What?
Come on.
Dude.
Sometimes.
Woo.
Hash browns, covered and peppered.
Ooh.
Waffle, extra crispy, at the end, please, I say.
At the end, please.
At the end, please.
What does it mean?
It means I do not want the waffle sitting there. Takes up too much space. I like to really play around on the table. Slap different parts of it.
Slap the waffle?
It's kind of my
Slap
canvas.
the waffle. At the end, I do slap the waffle.
Wow.
Like slapping a baby's bottom. I just want to make sure the waffle is ready.
Extra crispy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to take a bite and go, oh, that was good. And I don't want my hand to go into my waffle. Get syrup all over it. Get sticky. That's my order. I would say 95% of the time I'm at a Waffle House.
Do you ever get any of the regular food, like a pork chop?
No.
I've had a pork chop.
Ooh.
I've had a Waffle House
How
pork
was
chop.
it?
Not shabby.
Wow.
I
Did
have
they
even,
make it in an iron?
They make it in a chop iron. I've even had a Waffle House steak, and that wasn't too bad.
Really?
Also
That's
iron.
dubious.
Yep.
My goodness.
Your orders, if you're willing to disclose.
I'm happy to disclose. Mine is much simpler. I love a coffee, an orange juice, a chocolate chip waffle, and some hash browns scattered and peppered. Leave it at that.
That was simpler by about 3 items. Now I seem like a real problem customer.
That's right.
I'll take the waffle at the end, please. And
What
you
does
just
that
smack
even
it.
mean?
Yeah.
I'll take the waffle at the end, and I will be smacking my table loudly the entire time I'm here. Please.
I'm
I
very
don't think
hungry.
I've ever even smacked a Waffle House table, to be honest.
Just give it time.
Mr. Ford?
Tell us.
Do an all-star.
Oh.
Sunny side up, white toast, bacon, regular waffles. I'll take them. I'll take them when they bring them. I eat it all at the same time. You know, I eat it all at the same time. And then I'll do the hash browns. I think it's scattered and smothered. The one with the onions in it. You guys know what? I think it's.
Well,
maybe it's covered. No, it's cheese.
I was going to give you two a little quiz.
I knew there was going to be a quiz about this.
Well,
Yeah.
Just had
that's
a
a,
feeling.
Did you study beforehand?
No, because I didn't want to be a jerk.
Good. Studying makes you a jerk, and that's what Laura
Everyone
Phelps
knows
thinks.
that.
All you
Especially if you're going up against Jason Ford.
all you students out there listening to Metaphiles. Yeah, he has a handicap.
fuck you guys.
You really do good on most of the quizzes. It's just that the most recent one is leading to
Well,
your
I'm
bad
the one that always has
reputation.
to do them anyways.
Yeah.
You know? It's like there's nobody else that's gonna do bad
And
worse than me.
I was gonna try and slip it past you guys that for the stakes of the quiz, which we must of course establish, I was gonna say the loser has to buy the other two their next Waffle House meal, and just like hope you didn't notice that I have no chance of losing.
Wow.
But that's not the spirit of Waffle House,
No,
and I didn't want to
it's
bring that kind of energy to a Waffle House meal. But
Thank you, man.
short of the two of you wishing to choose different stakes for yourselves, I would say winner buys loser's Waffle House. Or reverse.
It's very appropriate. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Got any other ideas? Anything come to mind?
Can't think of anything else. I think that makes sense.
Okay, if you do think either of you think of anything by the end of the episode, you can change the stakes after one of you's won or lost. I think that's completely fair.
Okay.
So if like
send the
later,
steak back, so to speak.
exactly.
This is a medium rare. Yeah.
Right. Put it back in the steak iron, please.
Extra crispy at the end.
So if at the end, if let's just say that Laura won, and you decide later, instead of Jay buying me Waffle House, I would like $5,000. I think it's fair that you change it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here we go.
We're doing it now?
Sure, we're here.
Wow.
It's
Are you
time.
ready?
Yeah. Are
Okay.
you ready to lose?
I want $5,000.
Yeah.
Save it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So I am going to give all of the possible things that one can have done to their hash browns at a Waffle House. And I would like you each to just buzz in. And what can you buzz in with? It's not... Well, yeah, if you're Jason and you're Laura, that's the same amount of syllables.
Yeah.
Great. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a 10th one that's like a real gimme. So, here we go.
And so after you say one, just buzz.
Buzz.
If you know it.
Okay.
Or else you're going to look like a doofus.
Well.
Something I'm accustomed to, but you don't want it. Believe me.
I know, I've seen you get so sad.
Jason Ford and Laura Feltz, are you ready to play?
Yeah.
What happens to one's hash browns when they are scattered?
Laura! They go across the grill.
Correct.
Also, are those the answers?
Huh?
Are those the answers?
Yeah, you're worried of collusion?
Oh.
I'm kind of like I just instinctively look over, so just kind of hide them a little bit better.
Yeah, let's look over here.
Okay. My hand is now covering, and I am now definitely not going to be whispering the answers to Jay as Laura's head is turned to me.
That would be rude. I would not appreciate it.
What happens to my hash browns if I order them smothered?
Jay. Onions.
Correct. You did buzz before I even said the word.
As soon
but
as you
I'll,
know, that's when you have to buzz in. That's how I play. I play for keeps.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
It's $5,000 on the line.
well for now.
$5
It's
grand.
somebody buying somebody
It's
waffles.
somebody buying somebody waffles.
But that's
That's going to change later on.
That's the aggressive level of play that you're going to have to bring to the ongoing.
We discussed this. I
ensuing
don't want to
rounds.
lose again. Okay.
What happens to my? I'll allow it.
No, I mean, go ahead and answer. Let's hear it.
No, you can finish it.
What happens to my hash browns when they are covered?
Laura!
Ooh,
That was you.
A little faster.
It was Jay.
Jay was a little faster.
Cheese.
Correct.
Good job.
I am
You're in
going to
the
ask
Shark
that.
Tank now.
I am going to ask that you not do the vestigial Jason, which goes all the way back to episode 1.
They always think it's James, don't they?
But you were faster no matter what.
Well, let's keep it monosyllable.
So Jay and
L.
Lore.
Sure.
Lore. You want to be Lore for the rest of the podcast?
Not particularly, but I can live with it.
Okay. Jay and Lore. What happens to my hash browns if I get them chunked?
Jay.
Yes.
Ham.
That's correct.
I didn't even know that one. Lord. It's going to be Waffle House on me at the end of this.
Hopefully.
Or maybe $5,000.
What happens to the hash browns when the hash browns are ordered diced?
Laura.
Yes.
Tomatoes?
That's correct.
Ooh.
Tying. Oh, no, not quite tying up the board.
Phew, that was a close one.
What happens to hash browns that are ordered peppered?
Laura.
Yes.
With peppers.
What kind?
Bell?
Incorrect.
Shit.
Jay, chance to steal.
Jalapeno.
That's correct.
Oh, goodness.
If you go into Waffle House and order bell peppers, they're going to laugh you out the
That's
door.
right.
Laugh you out the
It
door.
was just the pressure, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
High stakes. You really know.
I
What happens to hash browns that are ordered capped?
Laura!
Yes.
Mushrooms.
That's right. What happens to hash browns that are ordered topped?
Jay. Gravy.
Incorrect. Chance to steal.
Great. Topped. Do we already have cheese?
Yes.
Shit. Topped. Bacon?
Incorrect.
I don't know. What is
Chili.
it? Chili.
Ah,
Gross.
yeah, that's strange.
Whoa.
Really weird. Really weird. At that point, you're really just ordering a bowl of chili.
Yeah.
With some annoying little potato chunks at the bottom.
Potato guys, yeah.
Who needs that?
What happens to hash browns that are ordered country?
Laura.
Yes.
Gravy?
That's correct. So, we now have... we are tied at 4 with one final way to order hash browns at Waffle House. What do I get on my hash browns if I order them all the way?
Jay.
Laura.
Jay was a little faster.
Everything.
That's correct.
My heart's broke.
I take Western Union money orders.
Laura
good to
Phelps,
win.
you lost the game. You now, at this time, owe Jay a meal at Waffle House. TBD. But, in a way, we all won because, goddamn, there's a lot of things you can do with your hash browns at Waffle House, aren't there?
Let's go get some chili.
There's potato under my chili.
So just to go back, in case there's any poor soul out there who isn't familiar with the Waffle House, I get them smothered and peppered, meaning onions and jalapeno.
Yeah, I like the jalapenos on them.
Me
I
too.
can't believe
I need to try that.
Nice little kick, and then the onion just a nice little side taste. And that was a great game.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We enjoyed it.
No one's ever thanked me for the games before.
You did a great job.
I agree. What can I say?
And you did a great job.
You did a great job. You
Yeah.
were 1 point away.
was neck
It
and
really,
neck.
literally came down to the buzzer.
Yeah, I really did.
And Jay has played a lot more of these games before, so he's...
True. Thank you.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll jolt awake. Jay! out of a dead sleep, just covered in sweat. Like,
Massachusetts!
Massachusetts! Oh god. Spotted covered. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's, I'm working through it with my therapist.
Yeah. Which, our next session will be on Tuesday, if you can make it, by the way.
I don't think this is working, Doc.
Oh, no, trust me, we're making big progress. Doesn't he seem calmer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do I seem calm to you? I'm calm, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep breath. Don't do that weird thing with your eyes.
You're not doing it now, so that's good.
I think I have this
Oh.
one figured out.
There we go.
There it is. Much better.
I'm a made-up man.
Ooh, Lord.
Elton J over here.
Wow.
Podcasting out here all alone. That's your prop. A guest brought the prop.
This is our prop for today.
And it's to be worn anytime somebody is doing the weird thing they do with their eye.
Yep. You just gotta cover it up sometimes.
Yeah. And now no one can tell that you're doing the weird thing you do with your eye.
Always doing it.
What is it?
It's kind of one of these. Kind of like a...
Here, just please. Please. For goodness sakes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, still kind of scary though.
I do that?
Often.
I think I'm done podcasting.
These glasses are
Cut.
literally rose tinted,
Mm-hmm.
which is a phrase people will sometimes use for like if you're a very optimistic person. They say you're looking through rose tinted glasses.
That's how I feel whenever I go to Waffle House.
These are not don't even need to come with you.
Mm-mm.
But I am seeing the two of you in the beautiful Metaphile studio through rose tinted glasses right now,
Wow.
and pretty good.
Yeah. I got rose tinted prescription lenses.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. You know how to live life right.
They're just for when you're reading something like Nietzsche or something. They just make it soften the blow a little bit.
Soften the blow of Nietzsche.
I gotta read it through my rose-tinted readers so that I'm not so upset that God's dead or whatever Nietzsche said.
Stuff like that.
Stuff like that, right? He's like, God is dead. I friggin' hate my mom.
Ooh, let me just put these on while you're saying all that. Oh, it feels so much better.
I'm never gonna find anybody to go to prom with me, he said. What were some of the other good Nietzsche?
I'll never get to go to Waffle House.
Yeah.
I like Uber mints for the fresh breath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nietzsche probably never did go to Waffle House. There were a lot of people throughout history that never did.
Oh.
But we'll find out more about that. But the important thing is that we live in a time in history when we do go to Waffle House.
Damn right.
And I've been to Waffle House at all hours and of the day and the night in all kinds of different conditions, from sober to drunk to hungover to happy to sad
Existential.
to existential
All of
to gassy. Is that one?
I've gone exhausted after like an 11-mile hike in Chattanooga.
Me too. I also hike for 11 miles too. I do it all the time.
That would be the best Waffle House could possibly taste
It
after.
was.
Oh man.
Or
It's well
driving
earned.
from New York State to Nashville, Tennessee, and as soon as you arrive,
Ooh.
another big one.
You save it.
Oh yeah,
It's your reward for time served in car.
in the north.
Where
Yankee land.
where Waffle House is more difficult to come by. Yeah.
Sounds like a barren wasteland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine choosing a Broadway show over Waffle House.
Oh, disgusting.
Imagine it.
That would be a great play as a play set in a Waffle House. That's a Tony right there. Tony.
It would work because the set would be so instantly recognizable.
Uh-huh.
Because every Waffle House is the same Waffle House.
Ah,
You walk through a door in Tennessee, but you're in the one Waffle House
There's
that exists.
only
It's
one.
a central multiverse.
You know the multiverse of Waffle House is located in Texarkana? Little known fact. The border between Texas and Arkansas,
Is
where all Waffle Houses are born.
and if you step across that border, free waffle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also your soul looks back at you, and you have to consider whether you're a good person or not. But
You want to wear these glasses when you're doing
Great
that.
waffles.
yeah,
So, are they delivered to the cities and places that they are by a stork from Texarkana? Right? A stork just drops a whole Waffle House.
it's the multiversal stork.
Yep.
People may be familiar with the new film Dr. Stork and the Multiverse of Waffle House. Which is
title.
Oh!
There's the title.
I think you're right. Ooh, that's gonna be a Marvel-based
Yeah,
title of the episode.
wow, you're making somebody pretty happy today.
Woo!
The stork is wearing a little Waffle House cooking hat and a little apron,
Mm-hmm.
and he's always ready. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Sometimes the stork passes by the Waffle House stork passes by the stork that delivers babies, and they give a little wave.
Sometimes they get mixed up.
That's true, and that is why for the first couple of years, my parents would pour syrup on me.
It happens a lot over West Virginia, I've heard.
It does. It's something we don't talk about a lot, but I'm going to finally expose it.
And your dad was...
We're called syrup babies. What did my
syrup baby?
Syrup.
And your dad was like, I'm pretty sure my wife cheated on me because it's a Waffle House. That's not mine. It's a Waffle House.
Yeah, my mom didn't have sex with a Waffle House. I want to make that clear. But
Do not soil her name.
Well, she's a lovely lady.
Any parent would be scared.
It's true.
But yeah, I was a syrup baby.
Congratulations, healthy syrup baby / Waffle House.
Yeah. But hey, I turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
You're always real sweet.
Yeah.
Plastic Factory didn't really mess with it too much.
Crispy.
Extra crispy.
Oh yeah, I'm always crispy.
And at the end.
And I do come to things late usually, so.
Mm-hmm.
Waffle House and us. Are we gonna do like Waffle House stories, right? Do you guys got any that are good? I don't know if I have any that are.
I don't think I have a good story of being at Waffle House because every time I've been at Waffle House, I've had a good time and a good meal, with the notable exception of one, which was so notable because it was literally the only time I didn't ever enjoy myself there.
Wow. Should we talk about it?
I can't.
Oh.
I can't.
Just too raw.
Yeah.
Were the eggs raw? Because that happened to me once.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They handed me 2 eggs in the shell, a potato, a chaff of wheat, I think is the word, and
A hay bale.
A hay bale to attract a cow that would eventually be sausage. And I just was like, guys.
Is this a farmhouse or a Waffle House?
And they said, oink. When I asked, they said oink to me. And then another one said, cock-a-doodle-doo. And I was like, I'm getting out of this Waffle House. I think it's a farmhouse.
Wow.
I think I'm on drugs.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story.
But no, so for me, no, like, exceptional Waffle House. They've all been exceptional. And there was the time that I met Celine Dion at one.
Wow.
How'd she get her hash browns?
Yes.
How'd she get them?
How did she?
All the way. Beautiful.
Thank you.
So if you go to Texarkana and you go to sleep in a motel at night and there's no Waffle House in the parking lot when you go to bed, when you wake up, there might be one. There might be a birth of a Waffle House, and this happened to one of my best friends and I when we were on our way to Austin, Texas. And one of the problems with going to a newborn Waffle House is all the food that they serve you is kind of like raw and not cooked correctly. And sometimes some of the cooks are using methamphetamine. So it's something to consider.
To experience a birth of a Waffle House.
It was amazing.
I'm sure is one of the most beautiful things in the entire cosmos.
I'll never forget it.
But also, it is a lot for the human mind to process, so you're gonna need a little meth to just stay sane. Many have gone mad. Mad or meth? Those are your choices.
I'm just trying to have some breakfast.
Well, do you have any stories?
Then stay out of Texarkana.
That's right.
Texarkana.
Don't go anywhere near it.
No cooler name for a border between two places, by
Seriously.
the way, right? Texarkana.
But it's
seems
not a
like-
place you ever want to go.
Well, not unless you're packing a pocket full of meth.
You won't be ready.
No.
Yeah, no.
There's a story about the 3 of us trying to go to a Waffle House, isn't there?
There it
Yeah.
is.
Oh.
It's like I
What a-
almost don't
yeah.
even want to say it.
No, Laura, take it.
No, I think you should tell it. We've both told one.
Okay, well, we watched an entire season of Survivor straight through, sitting outside.
Millennials versus Gen X.
And we planned it poorly, and we had a small frozen pizza to share between us for the whole time. And then we said, let's go to Waffle House.
At my suggestion, we began drinking at the merge, which is there's quite a bit left of game at that point. For fans of Survivor, for non-fans, quite a bit left.
It's a long day.
Yeah. And we needed some grub, okay? We needed some sustenance, so we went to Waffle House and it was fucking closed.
Oh my god.
I want to point out, though, because I'm not going to let Waffle House just go, tarnished. This was during the COVID times.
The uncertain times.
And they were closed for a little while to clean, because they were understaffed.
But Waffle House is always clean. It's the immaculate place.
Waffle House, the immaculate place. The immaculate place.
It's a gong. Hello, welcome to Waffle House.
The immaculate place.
No, it wasn't time.
Just a demo.
That was not an official Rust Bowl.
Non-official.
No, no.
Non-official.
But it
It's
was a
just
good
walking
gong.
into Waffle
Yes,
House.
yes.
Yeah. That was the Rust Bowl doing a bit of character work. We're not the only ones who can do fun voices. The Rust Bowl can have fun
Right.
too.
Yeah,
Take these up to it,
oh,
and that's like
yeah.
another character.
That's
Yeah.
so nice.
Man, I do hope the Rust Bowl gains sentience one day.
I think it will.
And it's like, every time you guys thought the joke was good, you were right.
That's how it's going to talk.
Yep, it's me, the Rust Bowl.
I wish I could ding myself. That was such a good joke.
You guys are my friends. You made me.
Thank goodness Jason's here to ding me, though.
Do it again, Jay. Shut up. Shut up. We're trying to podcast.
We start not liking it anymore.
Yeah. I'll ding you. I'll ding you right in your face. I swear to God.
I can't wait. I'll be right
Oh my
here.
God. I hate this fucking Rust Bowl.
Is he?
Hey, great Leia players, by the way, this
Oh.
week.
We just wrap it and Tame's like, all right, Rust Bowl.
That's the new noise it makes. It's just. Wow, how quickly our dreams turned to nightmares.
It's constant.
Anyways, welcome to Leia
It's
Players.
We're here.
We made it. We made it.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit more. Alright. This week, okay, so Leia Plays is a podcast within this podcast where I think of a better podcast, potentially, than this podcast. Might be hard to imagine for some. But they're out there, those ideas, they're floating around the ether. And I try to grab them up.
There's one.
I want
Get it.
to capture the ideas. I think a good podcast would be name everywhere that isn't Ohio. That's the whole podcast. And you could have like celebrity guests. And it could be like celebrity name everywhere that isn't Ohio.
And what happens when you name?
Well,
Yeah, wait, can I pretend I'm playing?
Yeah.
yeah, well, sure. Well, I'll intro it.
Okay.
Hey.
And make me a good celebrity.
Okay. All right. Hey, welcome back to Ohio,
Oh.
the episode where Celebrity in Ohio, the episode where we name everywhere that isn't Ohio. My guest is Nick Cave.
You look like Nick Cave in real life.
Oi, mates, it's me, Nick Bloody Cave, innit?
Is that how he talks?
Yeah, sure I am, Sure it is that I do.
Top of the morning to you.
Likewise.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
is there some place that isn't Ohio that you can name?
sure, Brisbane.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Adelaide.
Whoa.
Perth. Ohio.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's
What? Oh!
straight to Ohio.
So if you get them all right, you just don't have to go to Ohio?
Yeah.
You're spared.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that I'm cursed to live in Ohio, I'm gonna write me most depressing album of all time.
Oh no.
Me, Nick Cave, known for that.
More depressing than the other ones?
Even more so.
Oh, put on your rose-colored glasses, everyone. You're not ready for this.
Yeah,
Oh.
Nick Cave, he kind of went shitty. I liked his stuff before he went to Ohio.
It got too dark for even me, a Nick Cave
Yeah.
fan.
Something really bad happened to him.
Wow, poor,
Ohio.
extremely voice-accurate Nick Cave. What a sad fate.
That was really
Yeah.
tragic.
Well,
I mean, here's
about it.
the one saving grace is there are Waffle Houses in Ohio.
oof, there you go. That's
Hmm.
true.
So-
Anywhere can be heaven if there's a Waffle House.
Ohio cannot be heaven. Even if you're in a Waffle House in Ohio, it's not heaven.
Shit.
Don't be fooled.
Oof. Well,
I love Ohio. I'd listen every week just to see how many places there are.
That are Ohio.
Yeah.
there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. You could throw a rock right now and hit one.
There's not enough, though.
Okay, we're talking about a universe that's constantly expanding. We don't even know how big it is, and it's still not enough. That's not Ohio.
It's not enough.
And not only a universe, the multiverse of Waffle House,
Oh,
which is
that's like the big movie. The multiverse. What's it in the multiverse of Waffle House?
Dr. Stork in the multiverse.
Dr.
of
Stork in the
Waffle.
multiverse of Waffle House fights Ohio and tries to eradicate Ohio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Waffle House strikes back.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah. Well.
Think about it. The unofficial catchphrase of Leia Players.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's not official yet?
I didn't know that I'm only just catching
Well, you
on.
brought it up, and you were like, "I like that." In the prior episode, and you're like, "I like that." Think about it. So you kind of officiate.
So I have my tiny
sanctioned
little
it.
stake in Leia Players now.
Mm.
I'm almost ready to fully bury the hatchet between Metaphiles and Leia Players.
Leia Players is amazing, and you need to put it to rest.
Look, I think it's time to go to a break. And
Okay.
I think for this week, would you like to take us to a break by as a Waffle House server?
Will
just-
be scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, diced, peppered, capped, topped, country all the way right back. And we're back.
Waffle House. I'd like almond pancakes with extra butter.
Sir, we don't have pancakes here. We have waffles.
I was told this was the pancake house.
Now that's some other
No.
bullshit place.
Why did you give me eggs that are uncracked and uncooked?
Oh, see, this Waffle House was just born. Here, take this meth. It'll help explain things.
Okay,
Yep. Feel better
I would
now?
like a grand slam.
Oh, just one more bump ought to do it.
Okay. I would like a pork chop.
That we can do. Welcome to Waffle House.
Welcome. Well,
This is how a German is high. It would be cool if Werner Herzog did a documentary on Waffle House.
it would.
The oppressive grill is always on and hot. The temperature inside.
The jelly prepackaged, as is the apple butter.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
And of course, we do the accent of the Waffle House server, Southern, because here in segment 2, Waffle House and the world,
It's really just Waffle House America.
it's Waffle House and the United States, and more specifically, a southeastern chain.
Yeah.
Although, not entirely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to some facts real quick.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear him.
Everybody's favorite part of the show. Better than Leia Playas, even. Okay. Do we want to begin with a little history, or do we want to begin with how far has the Waffle House made it? from its...
History.
We should start with history. In the year 1955, over Labor Day weekend, the first ever Waffle House opened at 2719 East College Avenue in Avondale Estates, Georgia. Georgia. That location was a Waffle House for a while, then briefly it was a Chinese restaurant, then it was a tire shop. It is now the one and only Waffle House Museum, which is a combination actual sit-down Waffle House and Museum of Waffle House history.
That's cool.
We will be going after this episode.
And we will be filming it, and we will be releasing a documentary narrated by Werner Herzog, hopefully.
And David Attenborough.
Yes, they're going to team up finally. The grudge match everyone's been waiting for.
Ooh, Lord.
One of them loves nature, the other one hates it.
And David Attenborough. Yeah, right. David Attenborough's like, it's so beautiful to see the birds out here.
No, it is not. They only want to murder you. They would peck out your eyes at the first opportunity.
Anyways, Mr. Herzog, the birds are beautiful.
Let's get some waffles.
On this we can agree. I love the waffles with chocolate chip.
It's the best kind.
And blueberry. Please. And at the end, well done, please.
At the end.
At the end, well done, please.
It's a great idea, Laura. It's a perfect idea.
Waffle House was founded by two fellas. Their names were Tom Forkner and Joe Rogers Sr. Tom Forkner handled more of the business end, coming from a business and law background. Joe Rogers Sr. was a short order cook starting in the year of 1947 in Connecticut,
Whoa.
the helicopter state.
Mm-hmm.
What short order food do they even make in Connecticut?
Who knows?
They don't even have fast food there.
Tissues for people to dry their eyes from crying out of sheer boredom, because Connecticut has nothing to do. And then also he would cook up pancakes shaped like Ohio, so that the people of Connecticut would be like, well, okay, at least we're not there. We don't have it so bad. By 49, he became the regional manager, moved to Atlanta, tried to buy a house from Tom Forkner. They met, got along, and Joe said, I have an idea for a restaurant where we combine the speed of fast food, McDonald's having begun to become popular by this time. I want to combine the speed of fast food with table service and also have it be around the clock.
Wow.
And Forkner said, if you build it, I'll show you how to run it.
Wow.
And just a few short years later, they did in 1955. I'm going to jump just briefly ahead in time. Both men died in 2017, 2 months apart.
Soulmates.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to happen to y'all.
I think so.
like two eggs.
Yep. Like one of those eggs that has two yolks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Over easy.
Aw. But actually cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And they do cook them there. I'll go straight to that for a moment. Well, just real quick, by the end of the 1960s, just 5 years later, Waffle House had already become a franchise with 27 restaurants within 5 years.
Wow.
Everybody knew.
27?
27 within 5 years.
Golly.
That is crazy.
And that was just the beginning.
To have been alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the
golden
multiverse...
era.
When the multiverse began, the big waffle bang.
Oh.
Waffle House is a privately held company, and they do not disclose their annual sales figures, but they claim that they sell 2% of all eggs served in the national food industry of the United States of America.
No.
They also
Probably
claim that they sell the most in the world of waffles, ham, pork chops, grits, and T-bone steaks. One can choose to believe this or not.
Mhm.
I choose to believe it.
Wow.
What do you think, Laura?
Sounds like they've got a pretty bad carbon footprint, if that is true.
Waffles are actually carbon neutral. I did look that up.
And
that is a fact.
On
And
the meats.
Well,
They said they sell the most T-bone steaks.
yeah.
I find that a little dubious.
Well, but think about it. Some people are going to get a T-bone steak at a T-bone steakhouse, but everybody that's just simple folk, and I don't mean simple in a derogatory way, truckers, people, me, I'm going to go get just a T-bone at Waffle House just whenever I feel like I want a T-bone and I want to pay a whole lot.
Maybe we should call you that. T-bone.
My nickname is
T-bone.
Cheap T-bone. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mad Files. I'm Cheap T-Bone.
This is Jason Ford, and I'm your guest, Laura Feltz.
Yeah. You guys don't have nicknames yet, but the night is young.
We'll get there.
And that's the history.
It's really beautiful. 5 years, 27 restaurants. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a hell of an idea.
It's a great success.
Yeah.
And I would say it absolutely to this day fulfills that promise. It is fast. It is stable. It is 24/7 almost all the time.
Mm-hmm.
COVID notwithstanding. COVID notwithstanding.
Actually.
Actually.
And it has since expanded as far north as Ohio. Just made it. As far south as Florida. As far east as Pennsylvania. And as far west as Arizona.
Wow.
I have a list of how many Waffle House locations are in each state that Waffle House exists in.
Wow.
Yeah. And I thought about trying to work up a second game for this,
How
but
would
I
we
don't even
possibly know?
fucking know. I don't
How could
know.
we possibly know?
But do we want to go from the places that have the least to the most, right? I mean, the most.
Yeah.
I have a couple of
least.
guesses.
Sure.
What do you got?
I'm guessing that maybe Pennsylvania has the least.
Incorrect.
I'm guessing that Georgia has the most.
That's right. And by a significant margin.
Yeah. I feel like when I've gone to Georgia, it's like Waffles, Waffles, Waffles. People just live in Waffle Houses. That's where their housing is. It's where you get your prescriptions. It's all there is.
Yeah.
Part of the utilities is the grill cost.
Yeah.
Grill cleaner. And
But that's also how you heat your home. And
Yeah.
yeah. I'd say I would put Arizona as the least. No?
no, not quite. Both low on the list,
Yeah.
certainly.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what do you
Well,
got?
you didn't want to make it a game, so
Yeah.
we can.
I mean, I'm having fun. You guys can keep guessing if you want.
Is Tennessee high up there?
Yeah. We're just short of the top 5.
We can open up some franchises.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. It would only take us 24 to get to crack the top 5.
Oh,
So 24 divided by 3, we get it done in no time.
Hey, let's get out there now.
Let's get started. Bye.
See ya. Cut.
So, coming in at the bottom, Illinois and New Mexico tied. They both only have 2.
Wow.
So if you live in New Mexico, you're gonna have to drive pretty far.
Bless their
And-
hearts.
Bless.
But do it. It's worth it. Delaware only has 1 more at 3. Kansas only 4. My motherland of West Virginia has 6. But I can tell you, I never wanted for one. There was always one where I was.
Huh.
Always? No matter what?
Sure.
Cool.
Colorado jumping in with 10.
Okay.
Pennsylvania with 11.
All right.
Maryland 12. Arizona 15. Oklahoma 16. Indiana 23. Missouri 40. Arkansas 44. And, of course, growing on the edge.
Well, that's privileged information. You wouldn't find that in the facts.
Yeah. These are, I think, were a count of fully matured Waffle Houses only. Kentucky and Virginia tied at 63. Ohio with 77. Good for them.
I want to go to a Waffle House that's not in Ohio.
Same. But if you gotta be there.
No Ohio.
Mississippi 88, Louisiana 94, Texas 117, and growing on the edge. Tennessee with a big old 130 Waffle Houses.
We gotta get that number higher.
We're just short of Alabama with their 154. South Carolina 169. Hey.
Nice.
Florida 173.
Wow, nice.
North Carolina 182. Georgia, who wants to take a guess? Georgia has the most, significantly more than North Carolina with 182 at the silver medal.
Want to do like, let's see, Price is Right rules, like over and under, like if you go over,
Price is Right
you bust.
rules.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
guess 400.
I'm gonna do 401.
Price is Right rules. Well, Jay wins.
Perfect.
You.
The old strategy. Of
There are 439 Waffle Houses in the state of Georgia.
a true mecca.
A true
You know?
a waffle mecca,
I'll be relocating there tomorrow.
and you're gonna try a different one every day.
And there's not even enough days in the year to try each of the Waffle Houses in the state of
Yeah,
Georgia.
no, by my count, it's gonna take you about 4 years to get through them all.
Wow. I can't wait.
Yeah, and I assume you're gonna write a book about it.
That is going to become a documentary, also narrated by David Attenborough and Werner Herzog.
Yeah, it's gonna be their second fight.
Round 2.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you for those facts.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Enjoy.
It's nice that boxing fights start with just a little ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
It's such a nice noise to be followed by fists pounding skulls into concussive oblivion.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like when someone wants to make a toast at a wedding. Bing, 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 bing. Boom, boom. Yeah.
If two boxers ever got married, ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
They're fighting again.
They should do it at a Waffle House.
Yeah, Waffle House, start having boxing there.
There's a good wedding at a Waffle House.
I wonder
Imagine
if it's
that.
happened.
Me too.
Yeah, probably Dog the Bounty Hunter. He probably got married at a Waffle House.
You guys want to vamp, and I'll see if I can real quick find out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Should we get throuple married at a Waffle House?
probably should.
I don't think Waffle House can be down with that kind of liberal.
Oh, that's true.
You get that out of this Waffle House. All the offered houses are staffed by Southern people. You'd make a great Waffle House employee.
Yeah, I sure would.
It's like such a backhanded comment.
This
You
is
should work at a Waffle House. Thanks.
Thank you. It means a lot.
guys. Scott and Catherine Sheely both professed a deep love for Waffle House on their very first date, so it's no surprise that they went full Waffle House for their wedding too. And guess where they did it? Waffle House motherfucking HQ in Atlanta, Georgia.
Aww.
And people say love is dead.
Aww.
Yeah. And I didn't look up the year of that, and I'm not going to do any follow-up research. Let's just assume they're still together. And,
Yes.
and everything went great.
And they own a Waffle House franchise.
Yes.
In Georgia.
Yeah, and they have their many fat children run it.
And they're all delivered by Waffle House Storks.
Yes. And whether it's a waffle or a baby, they don't care. They
Syrup
like both.
babies. Everybody's getting syrup.
They like both.
And also, who, real quick, Shaylee? Who are those? Are those celebrities or just
Those
people?
are just some
just
folks.
weird fucking people.
Just
okay.
some folks. Weird.
Okay. Well, that's dope. That's dope as hell.
Yeah. And we don't tend to go political on the Metaphiles, and this may get cut out, but Waffle House has contributed to a couple of Republican political action committees, one for Karl Rove and one for Mitt Romney. And their vice president was the longest running Republican senator in Georgia history. So Waffle House is a somewhat conservative, but there's good things about them too, like their waffles.
The truth is, Waffle House could do better, because if they supported political candidates that put forth good healthcare policies, people could live longer and eat more waffles.
So it would behoove them.
Need to get their shit together.
They just have a meeting like, guys, our food kills people. We need them to live longer, or else all our customers are gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Part though of why I did want to bring that up is because it included the name Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney.
And one of my favorite things in the whole world is a quote by Mitt Romney, which he gave at a dinner he was hosting for people who like Mitt Romney. And a person asked him, "Mitt, what's your favorite meat?" And Mitt Romney gave an answer, which I will now quote verbatim. I did not look this up today. I have this memorized.
Wow.
Yeah.
Up there. Where it belongs.
It is locked in.
Okay.
Word for word, it is locked in. Mitt Romney answered the question, "What is your favorite meat?" thusly. He said, "My favorite meat is hot dog." He did not stop there. He said, "My favorite meat is hot dog. My second favorite meat, by the way, is hamburger." And people will say to me, "Well, what about steak?" And it's like, yeah, steak's good, but for me, hot dog is best, and hamburger is next best. And that is what Mitt Romney said is his favorite meat.
It's just...
It'd be nice if he treated
Incredible.
his dog as well as he likes hot dogs, rather than riding around in his car with his dog in a cage on the top of his car, which is how I think Mitt Romney should be transported from here on out.
I agree, and I think he should be transported from wherever he is to Metaphile Studios so that he can say that quote directly to me.
Yeah.
Because I fucking love it so much.
From the zoo, that's where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'll let him go for a little bit.
Yeah, just for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they get requests for this all the time. That quote is like something that a child robot would say, and
It's incredible.
the people who program the child robot would be like, "Let's dial it. Let's do some reprogramming."
He's kind of a child robot. I actually saw him in real life once.
Was he eating a hot dog?
No.
Was he eating a hamburger?
Nope.
Oh, he wasn't having best or next best then.
He wasn't. He was riding his bike in New Hampshire.
Whoa.
I was also riding a bike in New Hampshire.
Uh-oh.
And he didn't even wave.
Well, he's probably very busy thinking about whether he was going to have...
Hot dog or hamburger?
Yeah, am I going to have best or next best for dinner tonight? I like hot dog best, but maybe I will have hamburger, which is next best, but is also better than steak, which is like fine.
It's so incredible. It's like...
It's like, yeah, steaks are good. Yeah. Like, yeah.
It's like a political cartoon come to life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Waffle House paid for that. They paid for that event where he said that quote.
And one
thank
more reason
God.
for me to
Thank
love
God.
Waffle House. In some ways, that's my favorite thing Waffle House ever did.
Yes, was just lift him up so we could all know more.
Yeah. Because
His mom jeans. Stupid face.
I mean, when you're eating that much hot dog, you gotta probably wear the mom jeans.
You got a donk.
You ain't gonna. You ain't gonna not eat hot dog. You ain't gonna not eat hamburger.
Best and second best.
So,
Truly amazing.
for me, Metaphiles is best. And the part of Metaphiles where we'll be right back is next best. And I feel like maybe it's time to do next best.
Alright.
So, Laura Feltz, would you like to take us to our second break?
We'll be right back. And we're back.
And of course,
Woo!
Why?
why Metaphiles?
Why
do
are
we do it?
Why are we not at Waffle House?
We do Metaphiles. Why Metaphiles is to answer the question, why Waffle House? And that's what we're going to be doing in this third segment, is answering why Waffle House or why not Waffle House. They support a guy who likes a dog to be on top of his car, but don't they also do many things that we do like, such as the All-Star and some other things which are factoid-y. Do we want to just start there?
Sure.
Okay. According to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA,
Oh boy.
Waffle House is in the top 4 companies in regards to their disaster response. Top 4 companies, as in they are not below other restaurants, they are below like Walmart. Top 4. Waffle House has an extensive disaster management plan with on-site and portable generators and positioned food and ice ahead of severe weather events such as hurricanes, which helps to mitigate the effect of storms on a power grid and supply chains. The company prepares jump teams of recovery staff and supplies brought in from outside disaster-affected areas so local staff can focus on helping their homes and families. The ability of a Waffle House to remain open after a severe storm, possibly with a limited menu, is used by FEMA as a measure of disaster recovery known as the Waffle House Index. Green is full menu, yellow is limited menu, red is restaurant is closed. And the former head of FEMA, Craig Fugate, said, if you get there and Waffle House is closed, that's really bad.
That was us.
That was us.
That's right.
And if you watch the local news in Nashville after a really bad weather event, they will actually report on the status of the Waffle Houses in your area.
Because as Craig Fugate said, Waffle House test doesn't just tell us how quickly a business might rebound, it tells us how the larger community is faring. When the things are really hitting the fan, go to Waffle House.
That's right. And they'll be closed if you're us.
And you better start sweating at that point.
That's right. We were sweating.
If we are entering into a Mad Max apocalypse type situation, the last meals we're likely to eat are Waffle House.
Wow, thank goodness.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be glad to end it there.
That is Checkers.
Oh. Yeah. Ended at Waffle House. Going to Waffle House. Hey man, you got a lot to live for, don't you? Just put my head in the waffle iron.
No.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Yeah, that's why Waffle House. It's because when times are tough, the world looks to that griddle.
That's right. I always have.
I always will. And Waffle House ain't going nowhere. It wouldn't matter what we said, and it's fucking obvious what we're going to say, but it wouldn't matter what we said. Waffle House is going to live second longest on the planet, first longest being cockroaches, who are unkillable by any nuclear war.
Don't forget
anything.
rats.
rats will be up there too. And then the rats and cockroaches will be sitting across from each other at a Waffle House table.
I'm working on the griddle.
And working on it and be like coming to a truce where it's like, okay, roaches, you guys take the western hemisphere, we'll take the east. And then the roaches are like, that's where all the Waffle Houses are. You don't fucking fuck with us.
Yeah.
And it's a Cold War all over again.
That's right.
Between
It's cold waffle.
rat. Oh, Cold Waffle.
Cold waffle. Yes.
Little thing. Little thing.
Mr. Frugate.
Hey, thanks.
Oh no.
Mr. Frugate, tear down this Waffle House.
Greg Frugate. Great guy.
Nice fella.
I need the JY Waffle House. Take us further out. And then I need the Laura Waffle House. Take us further out. When in doubt, zoom out.
When in doubt, zoom out. So,
Why Waffle House?
Why,
Jay? Why Waffle
Why,
House,
Jay?
Laura?
Why?
okay. Okay. Because you could turn on your stupid little oven, your stove, and put your stupid little frying pan up there and crack 2 stupid little eggs in there like an idiot.
Dumb.
Like a dumb idiot. Or you can go to a place where all you have to do is walk in, sit down, tell them you want smothered covered hash browns, no chili. Comes to you real quick. No judgment. It's just really any food topic that we're going to do is like why. It's like you got to eat.
Yeah.
The checkers got it right.
Mm.
You got to eat.
You gotta eat.
And so sometimes the perfect place to eat is a place where you can quickly get the best breakfast food. And you don't have to put on shoes or any kind of
You definitely have to wear shoes at Waffle House.
news to me. They
You
should
have to
told
wear
me
them
something.
walking in. But if your feet are under the table and you take them off, they're not gonna know.
Spoken from someone who's experienced it, tried it out.
No, I just can tell. But I am gonna maybe try it next time.
I'm sure you will. What do you got, Laura? Why Waffle House?
Why Waffle House?
Because all houses should be full of waffles at all times, and we should all aspire to be more like Waffle House. Just
Yes.
not donate to Republican PACs. We need health care so we can eat more waffles, so we can live forever, and just keep eating more waffles.
And that is why you have begun work on getting passed through Congress the American Waffle Act.
Yep.
AWA.
Yep.
Sometimes called Laura Care, but
It's a campaign to make waffles available to all for the entirety of a nice, long, healthy life.
absolutely.
That's right.
2 cars in every garage and 1 waffle on every plate at the end, please.
At the end. Extra crispy. Thank you.
Please.
With chocolate chips.
If a Waffle House doesn't have chocolate chips on it, you are still going to eat it, but you're not as fast.
If
Right.
a Waffle House doesn't have chocolate chips on it,
Oh, then things are really bad.
whoa.
And you better drive as fast as you can to Texarkana.
And try to find a new one. Try to
Yeah.
find one of those baby Waffle Houses.
Yeah. That is the end goal of this Mad Max situation, is get to the heart
It's like
of the Waffleverse.
it's like preppers, you know, people that are like, the apocalypse is gonna happen. I got a basement full of spam, but it's like I opened up at a Waffle House because the apocalypse is gonna be here. I'm gonna be ready. Are you? You know?
I'm digging a tunnel under my house that goes straight to Texarkana.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to be underneath the berth,
You don't want to be straight to Texarkana, really, ever.
because in Texarkana, a Waffle House comes up, but an Ohio Waffle House goes down.
Ugh. No
The
Ohio.
upside down.
Mm-hmm. Waffle House Index. Well, I mean,
The
that was
WHI.
damn good.
Hurricane's coming. Check the WHI.
Big alarm.
Oh,
In the shape of a waffle. This is a waffle.
they're out of chili. Call president.
It's Mitt Romney. My favorite meat isn't chili. It's hot dog.
Okay.
It's hot dog.
Mitt says we're fine.
All alarms should just be waffles.
Mm.
Wake up, don't want to go to work. It's a waffle, you're like, I can do waffle.
Is there such a thing as an alarm clock that instead of making a noise, it puts out a smell?
Oh, that's...
What are we doing?
It's another
Come on, it's another idea.
$1 billion.
for y'all to give.
I mean, would it be enough to wake a person up? That's the only thing that can make this idea not work.
Smells wake me up. But I think science says that they can't. That it's always something else, but then you notice it and you get up.
You say they can, so you got the experience.
So science says no. Laura Feltz, the guest on this week's Metaphile, says
I
yes.
say yes.
So
Myth busted.
who are we gonna trust? Science? Science?
Lame.
Okay, if such a clock existed, what smell wakes us up?
Waffles. Sorry.
Great choice.
Too soon?
No, great choice. Too soon. Too soon. Let me check the WHI. No, it's not too soon.
Oh, good.
Waffles is a good one. Coffee.
T-bone steak.
Ambition.
Aww.
You ain't waking up, buddy.
Why does
That
that
smell's
smell
never
like?
gonna get to you.
You?
Anyways. I don't know. I can't remember myself being woken up by a smell. Matter of fact.
Well, so maybe the science is real.
I want to see what Israel has to do with this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I got nothing.
really like that one.
Don't touch me. Okay, I don't have one. Well, maybe it would be. I would have to go with coffee or bacon.
Mm.
Bacon, probably. Actually, I think bacon would wake me up every time.
I'm going to test it out.
The thing is, it's still Waffle House. Like, if it was just Waffle House as the alarm, it really would be the perfect alarm.
Yeah.
Smell.
All the smells of Waffle House would probably work.
Ooh,
Could just be
yeah.
Waffle House smell.
Yeah.
Coffee, waffles, T-bone steaks.
Not minus the staff.
No chili.
No chili and no chatter. No, like, I'm gonna need 3 plates.
It's intense when they shout out how to make the hash browns, you know?
It is, but I think restaurant people like that kind of stuff.
It's true.
They like it when Gordon Ramsay's like, you didn't make the salmon right. They love it.
But I don't want that as an alarm, necessarily.
You don't
That's
want, you didn't make the salmon right.
Terrible way to wake up every day.
But
6 a.m. It's fucking wrong.
okay, time to
Yeah, time to get the
head
grind.
to the bank.
But you could still smell the coffee at least, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
What if your alarm noise was one of the many songs that is on the Waffle House jukebox
Oh,
that are
the Waffle
exclusive
House
to Waffle Jukebox? Let's get to it.
I forgot.
The first thing I thought of when I was going to do research was open a tab, Waffle House Jukebox, and just get to that after finding the history.
Yeah. That's why Waffle House.
That's one of the absolute reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just get to it. Waffle House founded Waffle Records
Yes!
to specifically
What?
record,
It's true.
press, and distribute 45 RPM records to their jukeboxes, exclusive to Waffle House.
That's so cool.
It's true.
They had their own
So cool.
record label.
I had no idea this existed.
It's amazing.
They released singles from 1985 with Mary Welch Rogers' Waffle House Family, all the way through to 2006's Alfreda Gerald tune, They're Cooking Up My Order.
Ooh, baby.
Joe Rogers, the humble co-founder, said, if it sounded like a commercial, it got the axe. He wanted these
right.
songs to be
Yeah.
real, to say something.
I love
will
these guys
say,
more and more.
Yep.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
These 45 RPMs were never available commercially, but eventually Waffle House did release 2 CD compilations so that you could hear the Waffle House music at home.
We should play it right now.
Well, I don't think that I want to get sued by Waffle House.
Handsome t-shirts. The leather t-shirts, I really think.
Leather t-shirts are going to be big.
Good. Yeah.
We could take one of those Waffle House songs, play it backwards,
Ooh.
just underneath the episode. Just
And it would say, Satan loves Waffle House. Satan loves eggs.
smothered and covered us. It's satanic.
I found the one and only review of the Waffle House music CD compilation.
There's only one?
It's the only one I could find. It's by Scott Healy, and it's from March 17th of this year, 2022.
What?
5 out of 5 stars, Scott gave it.
Okay.
And the title of the review is, How are there not more reviews for this? Which is what we're wondering right now.
I mean.
Scott Healy's got the pulse. Scott Healy said, Dude, it's literally the Waffle House songs from the jukebox. The ones the drunks love and the staff hates.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's true.
End of review.
That's really it?
That's it.
Amazing.
I'd say he spoke the truth.
Oh, yeah, he did. Waffle House eventually, of course, turned to the digital touch tone jukebox, as we all must. But exclusive to Waffle House locations, all the Waffle House songs are still on those touch tone jukeboxes. They didn't give it up. Waffle Records went digital.
Yeah.
Waffle House knows that they're the future.
They are. They're all we need, really. We
They're all
don't
we
need
need.
anything else.
We don't need anything else. And just because Nietzsche didn't ever get to eat there doesn't mean that what he said wasn't right, but I don't trust it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's other existentialists too that could have gone there, like Camus. He's, Sisyphus just rolling a big old waffle up that hill. You know? Do something like that.
The grits of Sisyphus.
I can't get all these grits up this hill. It's never going to happen. I just have to keep doing it.
But at least I got something to do. It's me, Sisyphus. Oh! It's me, Sisyphus. This friggin' rock. God, oh my own.
Hey, whoa. I mean, okay. I don't know what else I'm going to do. This is all kind of crazy.
Wish I had a waffle at the end, please.
We'd make great college professors.
Yes.
Yeah. Tenure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gotta have it. How
Gotta
else are you
have
gonna afford your waffles and your T-bone steaks?
Yeah. And shouldn't our educators be well fed on those things?
Most certainly.
There's a lot of popularity to the chicken and waffles combo.
Mm-hmm.
But what about pork chops and waffles? Or steaks and waffles? T-bone.
I mean, teach their own.
Lay your steak on top of the waffle, slice
Extra
them
crispy
together,
at
extra
the
crispy
end.
at the end, please. Although in this case, at the same time.
I mean,
Waffles and steak.
as long as there's syrup on it, I'll try it.
Syrup on a steak.
Yep.
What about arsenic? If there was syrup on arsenic, would you try it?
No.
Would you admit it?
Jason.
Admit it.
I wouldn't. I might.
Like,
She admitted it. Proud of you
Thank
for
you.
admitting it. It was very brave.
Thank you.
be a hell of a Yelp review. I died. Terrible experience.
3 stars.
3 stars.
Of course, we must determine, and this is just purely a formality. Well, part of it is formality. Waffle House is nowhere near the trap drawer.
No.
Not even in Ohio.
No, it's
But-
not.
Does Waffle House ascend up to old St. Pete in his bowling shoes, up to them Pinewood lanes? Are we willing to put Waffle House up there? I am. I love Waffle House, and I think that the only negative thing you could say about them is that they gave Mitt Romney money, and I think that is fully, they have atoned by also being so good at disaster relief, and also hot dogs are best and hamburgers next best.
No! Don't defend him!
I'm not defending him.
My friend used to wear sandals with Mitt Romney's face on them so that she could step on him all the time.
And did she ever wear them into Waffle House?
Maybe. Actually, maybe.
I bet she did, and I bet they served her, and I bet she had a great time.
You're right. You're right.
But, that being said, your hatred of Mitt, who you think is neither best nor next best.
It would never cause me to put Waffle House in the trap drawer.
But would you allow Waffle House?
Yes. As high up into the Pinewood lanes as it could possibly go. I think all bowling balls should actually be Waffles. And all bowling alleys should be inside of Waffle Houses with Waffle House jukeboxes.
Yes, and what are the pins?
They are steaks.
Great. So you get up there to the Pinewood Heaven, you roll a waffle at 10 steaks. And in the background, instead of in between hearing Bob Dylan's The Man in Me, you're hearing Mary Welch Rogers.
Saying something that does not sound like a commercial because
No.
otherwise it would have gotten the axe.
The Axe. Although I did listen to Waffle House Family by Mary Welch Rogers, and it could not have sounded more like a commercial. So Joe is being a little,
I see.
Yeah.
little liberal with that statement, which is ironic because
Maybe he just is not a huge music guy. And they just kind of slip it past him like it's a commercial, but don't tell him. He's not going to like it.
yeah. And they were like, well, Joe, what is your favorite song? He was like, I love that song. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. That's a banger. That's a bop, that one. It slaps, Joe Rogers said.
It's like, maybe, a little down, got the blues. I'll turn that on.
Yeah.
It gets me.
Gets me dancing, gets me going.
Yeah, well, when I'm in the, I'm having a bad time in the blues, maybe about a girl or something.
Waffle House.
Hey, play that one on the jukebox,
I love Waffle House like mugs and pins and stuff.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Literally every single time I'm in a Waffle House, I'm like, I wonder if they'd sell me a mug, and I'm always too nervous to ask. Because I don't want them to think I'm not cool.
That's the best thing about Waffle House is that that's the last place you have to worry about that.
For Zach, it is the first place, the most important place.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have ashtrays. That'd be cool, like from back in the day.
That say Waffle House on them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you think that'd be cool?
I'd like a t-shirt, a hat. See you wearing a Waffle House trucker hat.
Yeah. Sweatpants that say Waffle House on the back.
Yep. On the butt.
Or they say, like, smothered.
Oh.
Hey,
All the way.
We do t-shirts here. All the way.
Hey. That's the rest whole thing for you right
For
there.
me? This is a big
All the
day.
way.
And on top of that, you just earned your way onto the head of the Metaphiles Pants division of sales.
Wow.
We've been racking up shirts here. We have not touched the pants market at all.
I'm ready.
You are now head of development, Metaphiles Pants.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate
yeah.
it. I'm
Maybe-
going to manufacture them in a Waffle House.
Screen printed on the griddle.
Just like, yes. Just griddled.
Mm-hmm.
Griddled pants.
Griddled pants.
That's kind of a good idea.
Yeah.
Jeans,
You know the
girdle. What's up?
the funniest thing that anybody ever did, which is where they photocopy their own butt. It's like that, but instead it's like you wear those pants and people are like, they sat on a Waffle House griddle, so awesome.
So cool, dude.
Wonder if I could buy a mug of that.
Of the pants.
Yeah. It's a mug that has a pair of pants on it that are griddled on the butt. And then the other side of the mug is the front of the pants, which just look normal.
And it says Metaphiles on the top.
Yeah.
It's very meta.
Meta mug.
Minimug.
Metamug.
The world's not ready for that yet, but we'll start with the pants.
Yeah.
And we'll work our way up.
And this is why you are head of development for Pants Corporation.
Thank you.
Metaphiles Pants.
Yep, we had leather t-shirts. Now we'll have leather pants.
Leather t-shirts, griddled pants, shoes that are as little shoe as possible.
Yep.
We haven't done an episode about hats because we are more about people looking at haircuts because we have done that episode.
Yeah.
Where's Waffle House going for you?
I mean, come on. It's not even a question.
Yeah. Straight up.
Straight up. Straight up.
All the way up.
Want to throw that waffle,
Into the sky?
hit them stakes, knock them down.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be so much of a... It'd be more like a...
It would be a kind of a not so great song. You just hit a bunch of steaks with a waffle.
You got all the stakes.
Do you want to say anything about what your family said about Waffle House as you told them that this would be the theme of the episode?
They said, Waffle House? Oh, Waffle House. That's so important.
They're damn right. They're damn right it is.
Who could say it better?
Than the Phelps family.
It took us hour and however long to get to Waffle House. That's so important.
You know.
And it is.
It is.
What else they say?
The Waffle House on Harding Place is where it's at.
No,
Oh,
Dickerson Waffle House.
Nah, that was the one that was closed.
No, but it doesn't matter because, as we know, they're all the same Waffle House.
Well, not if they're closed.
Yeah.
Once during COVID. Oh.
We don't know how many times.
It was red level. Waffle House Index. Red level.
Red level.
So,
And yet we were just hanging out watching Survivor.
Yeah.
It wasn't red level in this world that we were in.
no.
Well,
There was no tornado.
No.
no, there was a horrible disease.
But they weren't closed because of that.
No, they were just cleaning. They were cleaning for like an hour.
We don't have time for that.
This, by the way, I think it was like 5 a.m. that we tried.
That's the thing is, Waffle House isn't supposed to not matter.
I'm cutting all this out.
Good.
I won't allow it.
I'm taking a stand against the cutouts. We gotta own what we say, okay?
No, I said that.
The immediate
I said
thing
that
you said
thing I
was the
said.
worst.
I said that thing I said.
What's the Waffle House? This is great, and we all love it, obviously. Everybody does.
I like it.
What would be the worst house?
Spike.
Spider.
Spike house.
Spider house? Your body is impaled in spikes,
Yeah.
on spikes,
Yeah.
house?
Yeah, and you order, hey, could I get the spikes peppered? And now the spike has a pepper on it. It hurts even more.
I don't know about this.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I think it's weird they ever started it as a business.
Yeah. Their whole demographic is just sadists, you know?
Yeah.
Or masochists, rather.
Yeah. Not for me, but
Sadism house. That would suck.
What's the opposite of a waffle?
pancake.
No, like the true opposite.
So a waffle is fluffy, warm, sweet, covered in syrup.
Crispy at the end.
Crispy at the end.
Please.
What's the opposite of that?
Cold. Not fluffy.
Hard.
Hard.
Cold hard. We're getting there. This is
Sour.
cold hard sour. Instead of at the end, it's right now.
Right now.
So it's cold
And
hard
no thank
sour.
you.
There is no thank
Or
you
there's
to
just
it.
no manners.
Yeah. It's cold, hard, rude, sour right now. And what's the opposite of something being covered in syrup? I think that's the only thing we're missing.
Covered in piss.
Covered in piss. Okay. So what is this now? We've got all the pieces of it. Let's put them together.
My third wife.
Oh! The anti-waffle. It's like the antichrist.
Yeah, I told her it's the thing that ended it. I'm like, you're the exact opposite of a Waffle House.
Oh.
Of a pancake.
The most horrible thing any person could ever be.
Man.
It was harsh. It was ugly.
So, this thing is cold, hard, rude, sour, right now, and covered in piss. And what it is...
Not Waffles.
Ohio.
Oh, no, Ohio.
And this is the part of the sign-off that I say...
This is part of the sign-off that I say.
And this is a part of the sign-off that I say.
Hey, this is Zach Caffrey.
This is Jason Ford.
And we're the hosts of Metaphiles, the podcast that you just finished watching and technically are still watching. And while you're here, if you could, just go ahead and like this episode, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment if you're so inclined. Maybe the comment could be about, and then it'll say whatever the topic was that week. So this, like that.
Metaphiles.